Guardians, what's going on? Blue Knight here. Today I want to show you how easy the Moon Battlegrounds GM is going to be if you want to try and solo it, especially if you're a Warlock like myself. So let's go ahead and get into the exotics real quick. We're using Dawn Chorus as our exotic helmet, and then we're using Polaris Lance as our exotic weapon. Get into the subclass. We're doing Daybreak, Healing Rift, Burst Glide, Celestial Fire, Solar Grenade, Touch of Flame, Heat Rises. Any grenade will work. If you want to run a healing grenade, do it. I run Heat Rises to use my Solar Grenade as a form of healing in addition to my Healing Rift. So that's just my type of play style. I never find myself using Icarus Dash ever, and Heat Rises is amazing because you can fire weapons, melee, and throw grenades all while gliding. Onto the fragments, we're using Ember of Ashes to apply more Scorch to targets. This is going to be huge because our ignitions are going to scorch things and they have a bigger area of effect. So we've got Ember of Ashes, Ember of Char, Ember of Eruption, and then we've got Ember of Singeing, so our class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets, and that's our main source of healing. That's why we want that to happen. Onto the weapons, we're using Raconteur. The reason why we are using that is because it's craftable and it's unlimited ammo, and it's got shoot to loot explosive head. That combo is amazing for GMs like this because you don't have to directly hit the things that you want to pick up with shoot to loot. With explosive head, you can get close to it and the explosion will proc shoot to loot. On Polaris Lance, this is going to be the only weapon that you need in this entire GM. Honestly, it's such a good weapon. We're going to be stunning the unstops and barriers both with Polaris Lance. In the seasonal artifact, we are going to be able to make ourselves radiant with solar precision hits or rapidly defeating combatants with solar weapons. So we're going to be radiant pretty much all the time. So we're going to be able to pop the barriers, and then solar ignition effects will stun the unstops. So Polaris Lance is going to be able to do both. I also fixed odds will be used to pop the barriers primarily, if I can remember to swap to it, just because it 2 or 3 shots the barrier, whereas this is 5 shots, 6 shots, whatever it is. So it's just less time to pop it, and you can just go and quickly do it. Onto the artifact, we are not using anything in the first column, so pick whatever the heck you want to pick. Second column, we are going to be using From Whence You Came, which increases the ability damage to Taken and Scorn. And then Kindling Trigger, Radiant causes solar weapons to apply Scorch to unscorched combatants. I have Origin perk on just because sometimes I use weapons with nanotech tracer rockets, and this perk's really good for that. Third column, we're going to be using Wished into Being. While your super is nearly fully charged, ability Final Blow, Spawn Orb of Power. It's just more orb generation. Heat of the Flame, casting your solar super grants melee or grants nearby allies radiant and increases the damage of your super for each nearby ally. This build is not only good solo, but it's good with friends as well, so that's why I have that. Flint Striker, Rapid Solar Weapon, Precision Hits, and Rapid Solar Weapon Final Blows grant radiant. This is how we're going to stun those barrier champs. Fourth column, Revitalizing Blast, causing damage with the solar ability weakens champions and bosses for a short duration. It's just we're able to do more damage to them. Fifth column, Raise of Precision, while Radiant, Solar Precision Final Blows cause combatants to ignite. Again, those are the ignitions. They have a bigger radius, they spread Scorch, and they spread more of the Scorch. So it's just a no-brainer to have. And then Solo Operative, we are doing this solo. Onto the armor here. Dawn Chorus, we're going to be running a Harmonic Siphon, Harmonic Targeting, and Heavy Ammo Finder, just because solar weapon kills are going to give you an Orb of Power. And then Harmonic Targeting, it improves target acquisition, accuracy, and aim down sight speeds for solar weapons. Primarily the two weapons that we're using are solar. Onto the arms, we got double bolstering detonation, which grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade. And then Harmonic Loader increases reload speed of solar weapons. We're using solar weapons. So onto the chest, must have. I suggest doing double arc resistance, single void resistance, but you can do double void, single arc. Just be more aware of those damage types. Onto the legs, we're using harmonic holster. You'll rarely see me reload fixed odds. I'll swap to it, do some damage with it, swap it back to my Polaris lance, and as the fixed odds is stowed, it's going to be slowly reloaded. Harmonic scavenger, so we pick up more heavy ammo from the drops for our fixed odds, and then solar weapon surge, just so our solar weapons do more damage. The bond, we got double bomber, reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability. So using our grenade pretty much gets us our energy back for our class ability, and then using our class ability gets energy back for our grenades. So those are the two most important things, because with Dawn Chorus, it Scorch is improved, and you gain a small amount of melee energy when your Scorch damages a target. So we're getting melee back from our Dawn Chorus. Let's see here. I believe that is everything. Oh, did I go over the bond? Let's go over the bond real quick. Yeah, double bomber because of that, and then time dilation. So that way this doesn't run out as fast. Now, let's jump into it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been trying to do this for the past like 3 hours, and I keep dying on the second phase of the final boss, and it's because of me not paying attention. Not that it's hard, it's me. So I gotta focus up here. But at the beginning, we're going to stick right. Don't draw aggro yet until we get into position. I immediately swap to Polaris Lance whenever I spawn in, just because that's going to be the weapon that we use all the time with this build.
All right, Guardian. This is a smash and grab. Smash some hive, grab a chunk of submine.
And live to tell the tale.
So right here, we're going to go up here towards this hill. That barrier knight is taken out. It was very disappointing that ignition didn't go off there. I should have swapped to fixed odds there, but I did not do that. That is a-okay. This guy, so this Zebu Arath's battle song guy, sometimes he'll just kind of walk off the map. So we're gonna hope that he does that, and we're not gonna pay any attention to him. Now, that being said, watch this be the run that he, doesn't fall off the map, but I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. Hopefully he just kind of... Yep, like I said, watch this be the run that he doesn't actually fall off like I said he was going to. But it's alright. Sometimes he does. Most of the time for me, he has. This is probably the third run that I've done that he has not fallen off. So, no big deal though. Those guys that just spawned up there to the left, don't worry about them. They're just going to move forward a little bit and they're going to stop. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to come after you. You can go to this side of the pillar, just don't get too close because then the tower sees you. So back up a little bit and you're good. Sometimes what he'll do, let me get another, he'll fall off here into the void, and he did not this time. All right, now that that is done, barriers. The barrier champs that spawn up here are #1 priority. Is he already hiding? There's the barrier. As long as you just single shot fixed odds, it can be really good at stunning the barriers even at distance. All right. There is going to be another barrier that spawns in. Oh, never mind. He is already in. Uh-oh, Piscadio. Well, I guess I missed that last shot. It didn't look like I did, but it's all good. Another explosive shot. Now we wait. All right, now there's that guy right there. This isn't going to be the positions that these guys are in every single time, so don't expect them to be. But you just kind of got to walk around up here. Like I said, this entire section, this entire encounter can be done up here. So there's no need to put yourself in any danger. I compare the beginning, or I compare this GM to like hard level or like hell dive level bugs on Helldivers 2, because it's just so easy to be swarmed. Once the boss spawns in, there's those 2 barriers in the unstop. That's all we care about to take out, and then we are able to just go. Take the boss out, and we're good. All the other things, the little guys, even yellow bars, we don't care about. We only care about the champions. Plenty of heavy ammo. Don't need it, though. I need to start using it more, honestly. Into the bunker. We're just going to run all the way down here. Once you get to the big hole in the ground, don't jump in it, fall into it, and then aim for the trap at the bottom. And I'll show you what I mean by that here in just a second. Right here. Don't jump into this hole, just fall into it. Stick right. Aim for that trap. Well, I didn't have to go into the trap there. Once you do that, you can melee it. Nothing knows that you're down here, and you're just able to take everything out. I want to keep damage on this guy so he can't put his shield back up. Screeb can get stuck there, I guess. All right, there's going to be a trap on the left here. There's going to be 4 guys that spawn in. Just take them out. I wasn't counting. I don't hear them, so I'd say that was 4. I'm going to go ahead and reload this real quick. There's going to be 5 stalkers in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3 in this next room. 1, 2, 3. Don't go in this room. Just try and get your explosive shot and land it on that guy to pop the shield. Oh, it didn't ignite. Now I can put this down. I don't want to take too much heat from him, but you can just kind of easily take him out from above the ledge there. Now I swap to fixed odds. I didn't think I got everything down here. All right, cool. Again, same thing with this next room. Don't go in there. Position yourself in a way that'll be easy. That'll make it easy for you to take them out. Reload this. That is everything. All right, now what we're gonna do is, if you're soloing this, you're gonna start it and then run up here. Okay, and depending on where your leg is positioned on this will be how high above this you can see. You don't want to be too high above it, because then you know, everything will shoot you. If you're up here and you do it right, nothing will shoot you. It's not that hard. If you are duoing or trioing this, I would suggest your duo or trio to go up here. There's this one up here. There's the same thing on the other side of the room that you can get to up there. That's what I would do, is one guy over there, one guy over here, one guy here. But this is where we're going to solo it. I'm not going to pick up the ammo yet because I have plenty of it right now, and I'll pick it up after this encounter, depending on how much is on the ground. Right, get ourselves positioned the right way here. It's just a waiting game. The only things we care about in this encounter are the 2 to 4 things per round, a total of 3 rounds, that will stop the progress of the hack. So you can actually just sit here if you want and not shoot at anything. I'll show you. They don't care. You can just sit here. But that's boring. There. Disruptor, champion, champion, champion. Now, we wait, we proc. If you can't get a crit shot, then you can swap to your other, to fixed odds or whatever you're using, and get some good damage on it. But gonna stun him. Almost 4k damage is better than no damage if you're only going for crits. So I would heavily suggest just do damage to him. Just get it over with. Get this part over with. Waiting on this other unstop. He's gonna come back around here and peekaboo us here. Sometimes you can get lucky and he'll walk. Oh, that's a headshot there. Thanks, bud. All right, now we're good. And it's about every 33%. So it's every third of the progress bar will be those guys spawning in. So total of 3 times. That was one. We're just going to kind of chill and play some fish in a barrel. Yes, there are people over here. No, they will not hurt you. That did not stun him. Whatever you do, do not jump when you are in here. It is not worth it. should have waited to proc that. Oh, maybe not. One more time. There we go, champion. This will be the last round of them before we're done with it. I don't even have my hand on my keyboard right now. Like, it's just resting on the desk. Dude, that's 2 ignitions. And now nothing else matters. We just wait until it gets to 100. Everything despawns. There we go.
Cracked it. You and Ghost are
Complete.
clear to move.
I am full on heavy, so I don't need to go over there. This section, lasers. Be careful. They will one-shot you. Just be careful. So we'll start going straight. A little bit right, a little bit left, back straight. It's the easiest route through it. Ugh, did not mean to do that. You can spam spacebar when you're in these ducts to kind of quickly bounce forward. All right, we're going to be in this room for at least 3 minutes. We're not going to be doing the locks.
Security re-up. You
We
know
are
what to do,
going to
Guardian.
let the security guards come take a look.
Right, Mara. That scorn's
yeah,
definitely trying
so
to corrupt the submind.
We
and
got three minutes.
using some weird interface to copy out files. Luckily, it looks like Malahayati's rewriting itself with repair protocols.
And I'll
every time
explain
you
why
leave
here in a
bunker.
second. There's guys
So
up here.
damage is minimal.
What we're going to do is we are going to throw a grenade and then lay into that guy. How we continue this, we pick this up, go forward a little bit, drop it, and then you're good. Now we sit here. The reason why we do this is because it is going to be way too hard to try and juggle doing that up there as well as take out everything that spawns in down there. It's horrible. So you can sit here and do nothing for 2 minutes if you have plenty of heavy ammo like I do, or you can go out here and take out the guys that spawn in. Those right there hurt though. So I usually just kind of sit back, chill. When the timer runs out, there's going to be a unstop and a barrier champ that both spawn in. I usually focus the abomination, the unstop abomination, because of his arc attacks. You can choose whichever one you want to. They both have to be taken out anyway. All right. Timer's about to be up. Everything down here does need to be taken out, though, because it won't just despawn. So we'll just go ahead and make quick light work of it with flare slants. I can just sit here and continuously stun / take out the unstop, like I said before, because I can't stand this guy. Alright, and then there is going to be the barrier here. Pop the bubble. Alright. See, and shoot to loot is king at situations like that, where you can't go down there to get them, but you got shoot to loot. Alright, no heavy ammo here. Final boss. Strat. We're going to start it. We're going to run back here. We're going to jump up here. We're going to jump over there. We're going to go up and sit on that platform right there. That's phase 1 plan. I'll explain it as we go. Run. Run, run, run. Run, run. Don't do what I just did, because you will get shot at. Alright. Run up here. Oh, careful about spamming space. Jump up here. Now, the reason why we're going up here is because everything that spawns in, like, stuff's going to spawn in down there, stuff's going to spawn in right there, stuff's going to spawn in over there, stuff's going to spawn in right here. And we have prime viewing angle of everything. So right now, the main objective is just take everything that you can out. Be careful of grenades, those grenades specifically. And other than that, you should be good. The boss is right below us. I know what you're thinking. Hey, just shoot him through here. You can't. That would be great if we could. So to get him to move, we'll start damaging him a little bit. He'll realize that standing there isn't the best idea, hopefully. And he'll move. Guy. There we go. You can stun lock him with this gun. So just keep hitting them in the crit shot. Do not get hit by his crossbow. It will one-shot you. Just play it smart. You can see it charge. As long as you're stun locking him like this, you ain't got to worry about it. Those guys, the corrupted raiders, do be careful about them. They will almost one-shot you. The only champions that spawn in are going to be after we make the boss invulnerable. Oh, well, I was going to use shoot to loot to pick up that orb, and then it disappeared. Oops. Thought I accidentally ducked. You can use fixed odds if you want for this. You can use, instead of fixed odds, you can use like a linear fusion rifle, something like that. So don't feel pressured into using exactly what I run. Just run what you have, run what works. This is just what works for my playstyle, this build. It's relatively easy. Alright, he is going to go invulnerable here. Phase 2. There's going to be some unstopped boys that spawn down here. Alright, had to answer a phone call, apologize. Get back into it here. a little bit harder now because the boss is there shooting at us, but we can do these little short Burt peeks. Don't worry about the guys that have the orb above their head. Just don't focus them. We do not want them to be taken out. The reason why I go in and out like this is because the boss is, well, he's not really over there. But the boss will like uncharge his shot. Was there another champion? I don't think there was. All right, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go across. We're gonna go down to this one. We're gonna take a look, see what else down here. Nothing. The boss, that, and that. All right, we're gonna go over there to that corner. Second, just for this to dunk the 5 charges, we're going back there. I don't know where that guy's there. That guy's over there. Boss is in the middle. I believe I can go this way without that guy being too big of an issue for me. And then I can go back here. And this is where we're going to... This is our home base. This is where we come back to after every time we dunk one of these. Take out one of these guys. We're going to go grab it real quick. We're going to go dunk it. Hug the wall. You can hear the boss charging a shot. That's when he can see you. We're going to dunk. We're going to run. We're going to throw a grenade. And then we're just going to keep running. Grenade's going to take out a lot of things. We're going to come back here. Anything that didn't be taken out from that grenade is going to funnel down here. Should funnel down here. Not 100% sure what's going on there, but this guy's gonna make me go get him. Just kidding. Alright, we are going to run. Grab the charge. I don't have a grenade quite yet. Now I do. We're gonna dunk. We're gonna run. We're gonna throw a grenade. And then we're gonna get back into the corner. I'm gonna take this back out. See, anything that didn't get taken out by my grenade is going to funnel down, should usually funnel down. Now the boss is going to just randomly shoot over here, so I kind of have to reposition. Those raiders are going to be the death of you if you don't take them out. So make sure they're all taken out before you go grab the orb. Alright, now we run. Get that ammo. Slide because he can see us. I don't have a grenade quite yet. We're going to wait. Now I've got it. We're dunking. We're throwing. We're just keeping going. Just go, go, go. I know I got hit there. I got to be more careful. Now we wait. Anything that grenade didn't get is going to come down here. Okay. He's gonna make me go get him. So if they do this, usually what I'll do is I'll just go over there. He's stuck. You can see him. All right. All right, pick up the orb. We do have our grenade. We dunk, we run, we throw, we rinse and repeat. It's just the same thing. Back to back to back. This next time though, we're going to dunk it and then turn around and go right back upstairs. I can't pick it up from down there. Haha. All right, we're gonna dunk it and we're gonna go back up top. Be careful. That guy is behind us. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this, and then we go back here. We go up. And then now it's just rinse and repeat of round one. We just do it again. Right now, we're just focusing on taking out everything. We don't need the arc charges, or they're not even going to spawn in anymore. Toss that down there, get the boss to move. Still worried about that arc shield guy that's over there. Oh, he can spawn in those fun things now. But if he is forever stunned, he can't spawn anything in. The reason why I spam my rift is because it gives me my grenade back faster. And I get my grenade back faster when I scorch targets. Well, we are pretty much only scorching targets. Nope, I'm waiting. There we go. Let everything despawn. And now we go down. And that is how easy it is to solo this GM. If y'all enjoyed it, undercurrent. If y'all enjoyed it, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, please. If you think this will help somebody else that you know who plays Destiny 2 and they want to do this, just go ahead and share it with them. And hit that subscribe button because I'm going to have a bunch more of this type of content coming out. So I really appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.